Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Wednesday, January 18th, 2023, after 3 p.m. Eastern. We're having a time for change call tonight. It's going to be, might as well call it pull down the curtains. I'm going to take everybody on a ride. Consciousness defines our reality. And the key is, one of the important things is that one of the greatest secrets to start manifesting the life that we truly desire is learning how to increase and enhance our consciousness. As our consciousness gets brighter and bigger, our intentions manifest easier and faster. By being fully conscious in each moment, it is easier to be free from judgments and limiting beliefs, so we can remain focused on attracting the most positive, abundant experiences possible. Remain all the time steadfast in the heart. God will determine the future for you to accomplish the work. What is to be done will be done at the proper time. Don't even have a smidgen of worry. Abide in the heart. Sri Ramana Maharishi. One of the greatest secrets to start manifesting the life we truly desire is learning how to increase and enhance our consciousness. As our consciousness gets brighter and bigger, our intentions manifest easier and faster. And by being fully conscious in each moment, it is easier to be free from judgments and limiting beliefs, so we can remain focused on attracting the most positive, abundant experiences possible. This universe is always listening and responding to where our consciousness is at. Once we are resonating with thoughts filled with joy, gratitude, and appreciation for what we do have, then whatever we want to create seems to just fall into our lap. No matter how big our desire is or how challenging it may seem, it can be manifested easier through an expanded state of consciousness. When our consciousness expands, our minds must rise above and beyond the problem and start to see new solutions. One simple way to expand our consciousness is to continuously focus upon it. Keep turning your attention back onto where the awareness is coming from. Like the light from the movie projector. Remember those? Is doing a 180-degree turnaround and witnessing the bulb and electricity from where it originated. When we turn our attention within to where consciousness is coming from for more than 30 seconds at a time, we instantly expand our consciousness, and manifesting will truly become effortless. Do not listen to anybody except your own consciousness. Period. Do not listen to anybody except your own consciousness. When you are angry, you lose consciousness. You become unconscious. Anger covers us like a black cloud. We can commit murder. We can destroy life. But when we are loving bells of joy, right? When we are loving bells of joy start ringing in your heart, you start feeling your consciousness rising. And if in love, also you lose consciousness. You become unconscious. And remember, you are calling lust love. And this kind of love is not the right thing because it is not going to help you to grow, to expand, to attain the fulfillment of your potential. As our consciousness expands, it's easier to match the energetic vibration of what we want to manifest. For example, when you are feeling and thinking like a success, you start behaving like one and attracting successful people and situations to you. When your consciousness is only focusing on your problems and personal issues, it reflects a lower vibration, manifests even more challenging situations, or nothing manifests at all. When nothing changes, the benevolent, all-teaching universe is usually placing us in a waiting room where we can have time to enlighten our consciousness and shift our attitudes, heighten our vibration, and then effortlessly receive the positive end result we desire. When feelings of impatience, unworthiness, lack, and fear are replaced with patience, worthiness, abundance, and love, then our desired outcome effortlessly shows up in the most mysterious way. Okay? It's because on top of that, you don't have any expectations or attachments to it. So you're in the now, you're not going to suffer. You know. The manifestations that are given to us in this life are like the universe's reward system, telling us that we are doing something right and living in alignment with our true power. It's not in our highest path to judge how these manifestations should or should not appear. Some people are not wrong for whatever crazy things they've created in this world, or that others didn't deserve to manifest whatever they did. Everything is karmic, past lives included. And if you only knew how close to God you truly are, then you would use it and you'd see it as all divine, perfect, and never judge anything as right or wrong again. As I often state, Ramana Maharishi, he who thinks he is the doer is also the sufferer. This universe wants us all to wake up equally, and that we each understand how we are all-powerful enlightened beings who can truly live every moment of our lives in joy, appreciation, and love. It knows the exact experiences we need to manifest or not manifest in order to awaken. Awakening is always the soul's priority. And this universe is our holographic cosmic playground in it. So in the end, it's not so important amazing or horrible things we've manifested. It's not so important what amazing or horrible things we've manifested. What counts the most was how our consciousness grew along the way. And how much time did we spent in love, gratitude, inner peace, and joy? How much time? Have you ever asked yourself that? How much time do you spend yourself in love, gratitude, peace, and joy? Inner peace. So we remember always that what we think and how we think is responsible for shaping, defining, and creating our reality. Every time, every little thought that we think, it counts. Especially the ones that just slip on through seemingly unnoticed. The way we see and perceive this world is how the world shows up and manifests itself for us. Our minds are like mirrors, always reflecting back to us what we are choosing to believe is out there. The greatest power in this universe is inside of us, waiting to be discovered through realizing this phenomenon. Can you imagine that we as a species and this is we're the most advanced in this galaxy. I know that might sound strange, but we are. We just don't know it. How easy would it be for you to manifest the life you wish, the life you want to live? This is connected to everything. Whatever we focus our attention on is what grows and expands into our lives. If you looked at your mind as if it were a magnifying glass that intensifies and brings closer whatever object is under its penetrating gaze, when we are 100% committed to directing our mind's energy towards one specific thing in our lives, no matter what it is, all the manifesting energy in this universe flows in that one direction. There is an enormous gold mine of manifesting power found in directing one's attention in one direction. What is that one thing that you want to manifest more than anything else in your life in this very now moment? Now, I don't know, I'm not sure if I don't believe everyone that we all want to be happy. I believe that there's some people that are so clouded and so sunk and wallowing in low vibrational frequency. The majority of us want to be happy, feel abundant, free, and have deep inner peace. Yet, what do you think that you specifically have to do to attain these experiences? Can you deeply relax and love your life only after you're financially free? Or bought your dream home? Or lost 10, 20, 30 pounds? Or transcended all your fears? Or is it possible to enjoy the sweetness of your life, every breath along the way? And what I have found, as many others have found, is that you don't have to let go of anything, achieve anything special, work towards teaching any big goal in order to be ridiculously happy. There is only one basic thing that we need to practice. Keep our minds focused on what we want and off of what we don't want. It's really that simple. Keep your mind focused on what you want and off of what you do not want. It's fascinating to see what miraculous manifestations will appear when we slightly adjust our relationship with our mind, when we are constantly directing our mind's attention to dwelling on the thoughts, feelings, and experiences we want. We become more creative, intuitive, confident. We cannot feel powerless, weak, or victim to anything in our lives when we understand this simple, wonderful secret. Whatever we focus on is what we manifest. Now, the ego mind is constantly saying, oh, no. Don't listen to your heart mind. Don't listen to that, period. Don't listen to your heart mind. It's a bunch of hooey. By focusing on what it feels like for all of our dreams to come true each day, our list of heart-pumping desires must start manifesting for us. Must start. Not if, when, must. This is the great law of the universe. Like attracts like. When you're at a high frequency of energy, you attract similar high vibrational outcomes. It's staggering how quickly all of our problems, illnesses, fears, and limitations instantly drop away when we stop focusing on them. This doesn't mean you're avoiding them, resisting them, or trying to push negative emotions away forcefully. You just feel everything inside. See the bigger picture. Know all is always in perfect balance. Just like the philosophy found in the 5,000-year-old yin-yang symbol. The speck of light is contained within the dark, and the speck of dark is found within the light. We can always find something positive inside what appears to be negative, and vice versa. It is amazing how enjoyable this life can become when we hold this enlightened perspective in our minds. Having realized the self, nothing remains to be known. You see all as perfect bliss, Ramana Maharishi. The enlightened state of bliss is one of the highest experiences a human can have. It is a feeling of being held by this universe, like a baby in a mother's womb, totally free from all worries and concerns, where the body is fully emotionally grounded in this now moment. There is an exquisite acceptance of every feeling, thought, and sensation occurring in the body, as the mind is perpetually saying yes to each breath, heartbeat, feeling, and thought that we have. In the enlightened state of bliss, there is no more avoidance of pain or yearning to seek pleasure. The mind is relaxed, absorbed, grounded within the exploration of saying yes to it all. We realize how every moment of our lives is an attempt by this universe to pour its great cosmic, orgasmic energy through us, which makes it easy to say yes. Every breath we inhale is a sacred gift to cherish. And we fully enjoy this stupendously precious life that we still have. Bliss naturally happens through a deep, penetrating relaxation. When you step back from your life and you realize just how amazing this universe is, how benevolent, loving, and caring this universe actually is, your mind, emotions, and body will begin to relax to a much deeper level. And then the bliss state and slowly start to find its way in the mind's perpetual striving, achieving, defending, and protection programs will suddenly fall away. And you notice how naturally your day is absorbed in feelings of lightness, gratitude, and freedom for no reason at all. You'll start to take life more gently. Feel a sense of lightness about life. And you'll start attracting higher vibrational people and outcomes. You start becoming a bliss magnet and find that you are constantly manifesting positive, easygoing situations and synchronistic circumstances everywhere you go. Living in a state of bliss doesn't mean you give up feeding your children or going to work or just do it all from a place of acceptance, joy, freedom, and deep inner peace. When we can remain connected with this blissful, relaxed state of being, feeling deeper into it for several minutes a day, you will be able to build on it throughout the week. And soon find it is naturally happening through you for several hours and eventually all day long. Happening through you for several hours and eventually all day long, out of this bliss arises an exquisite inner calm, which deepens the acceptance that we are a super powerful, manifesting being who can create anything we want. Being yourself is being pure love, and that is what bliss is. There is no real love until you are that pure love. Ramon Mauricio. The enlightened state of bliss is easy to find, for it is our most natural and effortless way of being. It really is. It's a natural state of being, by the way. It isn't forced. There truly is nothing we need to do to experience it. There is nothing that we need to do to experience it. Simply relax into the source of this life that is flowing through you and is already here now. A higher joyful feeling will arise slowly and naturally and soon take over your mind and body. When you can truly surrender to this experience, trusting fully in it, you will discover the secret to tapping into a blissful energy wherever you are. The more we practice relaxing deeper into this pure life energy, the more we will discover a great stillness within it at the center. Here we will find there are no fears, no worries, no concerns about anything at all. There is just this blissful feeling of pure freedom from the world's drama and an eternal vacation from the frantic, hurried, worried, unsatisfied patterns in the mind. Now, can you think of anything more blissful than this? The benefits of making a close relationship with the bliss state are incalculable. For starters, we become a bright ball of happiness for everyone around us to enjoy. We are a walking demonstration that happiness is not reliant on external circumstances. People will feel lighter from just connecting with you along the way. You'll notice how others are spontaneously generous with you. Strangers feel attracted to you. And love your company simply because you're vibrating at this higher frequency. And in time, you'll see a whole new world of opportunities will open its doors for you, and even material success will bow down, and kiss your feet. Do not delude yourself by imagining your source to be some God outside you. Your source is within yourself. Give yourself up to it. That means that you should seek the source within and merge with it. Ramana Maharishi. There are a plethora of remarkable benefits that manifest from living at the bliss vibration. You cannot create a health problem, a financial issue, nor a cold, prickly relationship because your frequency just won't allow for it. When bliss is active in your body and alive in your heart, you'll be having too much fun, creating heaven on earth and playing the role of an enlightened, joy-filled bridge. You'll be tapped into a source of infinite energy and find it super easy to manifest anything that you want into your world. Just by touching the surface of bliss, this world will start giving you whatever your heart desires. It has to, karmically, reward you because bliss is one of the most evolved experiences we can have. The universe is forever expanding, and it wants us to join in on this great expansion. It will continue feeding us more of what we desire as long as our energy is sufficient to receive it. The higher energy that we have, the more capable we are of taking in all that we can. When you're looking out there for bliss, right, you won't find it. This enlightened state is not something you can purchase or trade anything for in this world. It's always free and always available right now. It is our natural birthright. And to access it, we simply become open, available, and willing to welcome every possible light and dark experience that could show up here now. If and when you're someone who is skeptical about this state of bliss, or it's been so long that you have forgotten what bliss feels like, it's good to know that as babies, we each came into this world as a bubbling ball of bliss. Heck, 9 months prior to our birth, our first cells were forming out of an orgasm. What else should we expect? Should we expect from you? Bliss is our very nature. It is the foundation of our existence. It is the meeting place where our souls and human essence connect. It wasn't until our mind was conditioned to believe otherwise that this connection was lost. So if we aren't feeling bliss every day, just know that this jubilant experience is buried underneath the busy preoccupations of your mind. When our minds get quiet, calm, centered, and absorbed within the silent stillness of our cores, we will feel the bliss begin to bubble up again. It was always there since we were a baby, just waiting for us to slow down enough to rediscover it. It's vital that we realize our lives are meant to be this fun, empowering, manifesting adventure. Everything we want to manifest in love, money, health, sex, and our intimate relationships can and will be ours one day. We simply have to choose to raise our vibration high enough to receive it. By exploring how to open this bliss valve within, you'll soon see your desires easily and effortlessly finding a way into your life. Always remember deep in your heart that all is well and everything is unfolding as it should. There are no mistakes anywhere at any time. What appears to be wrong is simply our own false imagination. That's all. Robert Adams. It's kind of like, how would you perceive a planet, right, with a civilization sound asleep, unconscious? What would you do? Okay, say that you operated on ego mind, right? And you come across this planet and you go, and they're all asleep. I could really do anything I want. What happens when someone flies by the planet and they go, wow, that civilization is totally conscious, full of experience and knowledge. Our mission here, the priority on the top mission for all of us is to discover who and what we are. It isn't about anything out there. Now, obviously, I don't believe maybe an atomic fraction of people on this planet may have discovered that. For instance, if you were to use an example, right? For example, look at Superman, the story of Superman, right? Superman had super strength because of our sun in the solar system. He had other abilities, X-ray vision, cold breath, could create shock waves. I mean, on and on and on. But he had a weakness. Kryptonite would render him totally weak and vulnerable. Now imagine that this civilization is way beyond the power of Superman. And their only weakness is that they haven't discovered it yet. That's right. This entire civilization, far beyond the powers and abilities of Superman. And the only weakness is that the majority in this civilization haven't discovered that yet. Isn't that wild to be that powerful but not know it? And we dismiss those things. Fantasy, cartoon, a lot of things. We just kind of blow it off and dismiss it. Because most of us are mastered by the ego mind. And when we discover that, because we will, there will be no limits. There will be no illusion. Limits are illusion. You will know, as the God that you are, that you literally can create anything right in the moment. Now look now, watching now, right? The difference between the two. Consciously super aware or unconsciously super unconscious. When one is unconscious, they don't believe they're powerful. They don't. They're easily distracted by silly, superfluous things. They don't know that everything that they bring into their lives, it'll come in and it'll go. Unless you hang on to it. White knuckle it. Oh no, I can't let it go. See, the evolution of this civilization is to become fully aware and fully conscious. You become fully aware and fully conscious, you'll know exactly who and what you are in that body. You really will. You'll live in a state of bliss and eternal peace. You really will. All those things that you are will be your life. There isn't anything that you wouldn't understand in full consciousness, full awareness. you will know, emphatically so through the heart-mind, that everything outside of you is a created illusion to entertain you. That's it. That's all it is. Temporary. It's not forever. Maybe anywhere from 50 to 100 years. And then you leave it. Now, you may want to come back. That's fine. You come back, do it again. But it's all about discovery, about choice and discovery for every one of us. And knowing that we'll never be alone. Never. And that we're one. And that we're coming together as a civilization, comprehending and embracing the understanding that we're all one. And join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose, and an easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Remain still. Do the opposite of what didn't work before. Believe in the power of silence. The more you can relax and just be, the more abundance of life's rich experiences you will receive. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and full and morning. We'll return here tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to continue our time for change call. And tomorrow, Thursday, January 19th, 2023, to continue our global guided meditation call. Be good to yourself. Stay in gratitude every moment.